Divas, welcome back to my channel. I'm Madhu and in this video I will share with you my experience with dark circles, some of the products I tried earlier, and then I will show you the current products which I absolutely love, which cover my dark circles entirely. And it took me a really long time to find the perfect combination of products which will cover my dark circles, give a full coverage and will not crease also, and that is very important when you work with under eye area. If you want to move forward to the tutorial, I will give the timestamp in description below, and if you want to watch the whole video, you are welcome to do so. Moving on with the video, please do subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and also click the bell button down below, because if you don't click that you won't get notified of my new videos. So to start with, my issue with dark circles, I have them like since from childhood. I always have them. I don't remember any time I don't have like dark circles, and to be honest it doesn't bother me because I normally stay like this at home, like without makeup. And sometimes if I go out also, I don't like take a full coverage makeup all the time. I'm not someone who likes to wear makeup like heavy makeup. I like natural looking makeup, and so I use like products which give me like medium coverage. I will also share those products with you, but sometimes I want to have the full coverage, like no dark circles. We want to do like particular eye looks, like dark smoky eye looks. And I remember the first time I tried smoky eyes, and I tried with a black smoky eye look, and when I like showed my husband, he was like, did someone punch you in the eye? It was like whole black thing going on. So if you have under eye dark circles, you need to like conceal them properly before trying any dark like smoky eye look. So for that reason I don't use like too much dark like eyeshadow or kajal or any black sort of eyeliner or pencil or color under like in my waterline also, because sometimes it may like smudge and it will look lot worse. When I go for like medium coverage look, I mostly try to like have a lighter for my eye makeup, like bright lighter colors, so that it will take the attention away from the dark circles and it will look kind of bright. So moving to some of the drugstore options which I use regularly and you may have seen in tons of my like tutorial videos. So one of the concealer which I absolutely love is this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles, and I have two shades, the medium and the neutralizer one. Medium one I've almost used up, it's kind of getting over very soon, and it gives a very natural look. It gives a medium coverage. I can still see my dark circles, but it kind of brightens my under eyes and it doesn't make my under eyes look grayish. Some other concealers do that. And one more concealer I'm loving is also from Maybelline. It's Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is an amazing option. I don't have the correct match for me, and I use this also to contour my face because it gives such a natural contour, and I am planning to get in medium shade as well. It is very creamy. It is also kind of thick, not very thick but very blendable. I've applied this along with this one under my eyes, and it also gives a medium coverage. So now let's move to the tutorial part and I will show you how I do the full coverage concealing of my dark circles. I start with a clean face and then I moisturize it, and I will give all the item information in description below so you can check that out. And after like moisturizing, I use my face primer. So this is optional, not related to concealer, but in my makeup routine I do use face primer so that my makeup will last longer. So for concealing I'll be using a corrector and a concealer. So corrector, if you don't know already, is something you apply before applying concealer, and you only apply if you have like huge dark circles. If you don't have, like, you can skip this and just apply the concealer. I tried applying only the concealer and it did like give me pretty good coverage, but I could see some grayish like shades under my eyes. So for color correcting I'll be using LA Girl Pro Conceal HD Definition Concealer. This is a concealer, but it also works great as a corrector, and if I apply this shade alone it won't work for me because even if I conceal, the redness will come through all the layers. So I mix that with this lighter beige shade and I get my perfect combination. For concealer, I read like number of reviews and everyone was raving about this product, which is Tarte Shape Tape. It's a full coverage concealer and you need a tiny amount of product, stays all day, it doesn't crease. It's like a miracle actually. So I tried 3 shades at Ulta. First was medium, second was tan, and third was I guess tan sand. When I applied medium, I could see it didn't match my skin tone, it was too bright. So when I tried on the shade tan, it was just a perfect fit and I got this one. So now let's move to the tutorial and let me show you how I do my full coverage concealer routine. First I'm going to mix this LA Girl Pro concealer. So I'm taking this much amount of product and I will mix those and I'll use my fingers to apply. So this is the shade I'm going for. So I'll be using my fingers and apply it. Gently dab it on. Once I've applied the corrector, I'm going to apply my foundation. So I'll be doing in half of my face, the other half I'll keep empty, so you can see the difference it makes. So while applying foundation, I will first apply like all the other areas before moving like under my eyes, because if my sponge takes off some of this redness and transfers to my face, it may not look that great. Going to apply foundation under my eyes because you're applying too many layers. If you are using a full coverage concealer, you don't need to apply foundation. So now moving to apply Shape Tape. It's very thick in consistency and very full coverage. A very tiny amount gives very full coverage. So I only apply like few dots. First I go in with a small amount and if needed I add on more, but initially I don't apply too much product. I will blend again with my makeup sponge, damp makeup sponge. And I can see a little bit of blackness here. So I'll add a little bit product there and blend again. This concealer is like now my holy grail full coverage concealer now. And it doesn't crease, it lasts whole day. I've applied this like from morning to night, and at night it looks the same. I don't know what it is, it's just a miracle in a bottle for me. And whatever rest is there, I will just apply around my nose. You can see for yourself guys the difference. It's like day and night literally. And you can see how this whole side looks so bright and alive and fresh compared to this side which is like too tired. And I'm doing this video at night around midnight, so I'm tired, no doubt. So let me show you from a distance. So moving to the last step, which is setting the under eyes, and some people used to bake it, like apply the setting powder and let it sit for some time, and some people just apply lightly. I tend to apply and keep for around 5 minutes. After that I remove it. And the translucent like setting powder I absolutely am obsessed with is Laura Mercier translucent powder, and this is also one of the holy grail items, and it just makes everything look so flawless, so natural, and there is no creasing with this product. Before applying the setting powder, first I'm going to go over with my sponge again so that there is some slight creasing under the eyes, and I'll just make all that uniform. So you can see there is some creasing there and the products in the lines under my eyes. So I'm going to take this sponge and slightly dab it in so that it blends nicely before going with the setting powder, because if you apply setting powder directly, it will make the creasing look really bad. So now that it's blended again, I will go ahead with my setting powder. For setting powder application, I love this Real Techniques setting brush. It's the perfect shape not very large. It will just go under the eyes beautifully. I take the powder and just apply, dab it on lightly again. I also apply a little bit on my T-zone, around my nose, where it tends to get oily in the day. So you can see it gives that flawless airbrushed look without using any Photoshop. So these are the steps I follow to give a full coverage concealing of my dark circles. So I can rock smoky eyes now without looking like anyone punched me in the face. I can try all the eye looks I want. If this video was helpful to you, don't forget to give a thumbs up. It would mean a lot to me. And do let me know if you have huge dark circles, which products you love to try. So thank you all for watching, and if you have not already, please do subscribe to my channel for more videos. I'll see you soon guys. Bye bye.